Hi, Dave from Action Shooters, and we're going to go over aiming really quick. The first thing we're going to go over is the sights themselves, and then we'll talk about two different processes. So, what we have just drawn out here is a front sight and a rear sight setup. We're going to have our front sight right in the middle and the rear sight notch behind it. It's going to be closer to our eyes. So a couple things to note here when lining up your sights. One, we want to keep that front sight nice and even right in the middle. One way to think about this is what we call equal sight, equal light, which means we have equal distance on each side of the front sight to the rear sight notch. Another way that you can line these up, and this is all personal preference, I've seen a lot of people do it different ways and it always works out in the end, is you can try and line them up even on top. So if the front sight is even with the rear sight, it's not going to be out of alignment and you're going to have a good shot. A lot of pistols also nowadays have a 3-dot setup. It may be 3-dot night sights or contrast sights, which is just paint. And all you're going to do is line those 3 dots up across. And as long as they're in line, we're going to have a good shot also. So remember, we're going to put our front sight right between the rear sight notch, equal sight, equal light on both sides. And you can line it up with the top or the middle, depending on your preference and your sight setup.